Hello again. In this video, we will be seeing what is set timeout and when to use set timeout. When you want to execute some piece of code, not immediately but after some time, then you can think of set timeout. Let's see a small example how to use set timeout. I have indexed HTML and I referred app.js as usual. I'm just having one simple div. Let me run this. So browser is up and you can see the circle here. Here I want to change the background color of this circle from red to green after 2 seconds. So how to do that? First let me access the div in the app.js. Let circle document dot query selector and div, and here I will write one function change bg color circle dot style dot background color, or you can use the background also green. So normally this is the way to change the background color using JavaScript. We need to make a call change bg color. Now if I save it, it will change background color of circle from red to green immediately. Let's save it. You can see green. So but I want to change the background color of circle after 2 seconds, not immediately. So then you can write the function set timeout. So set timeout, and you can see the basic syntax of the set timeout is it accepts one callback function and timeout. This set timeout function will execute the callback function once the timeout expires. So we need to pass this timeout in milliseconds. So basically set timeout set a timer that executes the function when timer expires. So here we have arrow function. So instead of this arrow function which is callback function, I just copy paste this code, and here we need to remove the change bg color. So now it has the callback function, and you can see now I just go and comment this. So timer you have to mention in the milliseconds. I will mention 2000, which is 2 seconds. As soon as I save the file, this callback function will be executed after the 2000 milliseconds, means 2 seconds. Let's go and save it. You can see red, not immediately, but after 2 milliseconds. You can see now green. Same way, if you mention 3000, you can see that first it will be red, after 3 seconds it will become green. So this is how set timeout will work. And if you mention the 0, it will not execute immediately, but as soon as possible it is execute. So there might be impression that set timeout will execute the function immediately if you mention the timeout as 0, but it is not the case. It will execute the set timeout as soon as possible but not immediately. Back to 1000. So here instead of mentioning the callback function, you can just give the function name also like this. So currently we are hardcoding the background color value green, but if you want to pass the value to the bg color from set time mode you can pass. So how to pass it? So just add one input parameter here, bg color, change it to bg color. Now we need to pass the color from set time mode. How to pass? So you can't pass like this, because so we just need to mention the callback function to the setTime mode, but we should not call it. So setTime mode function will accept the third parameter, that is arguments, and where you can pass array of values. So here I pass bg color yellow and go and save it. After 1 second it will turn to yellow. Same way you can pass any color, let's say black. And not just the single value, you can pass them more than one value also. Okay, border radius brdr 5 pixel. You can see that it will change the border radius also. So initially it was 50 pixel, now it is just 5 pixel. So this is how you can use the set time mode for defer execution of any function. So another important point is set time mode always return the positive integer value. Let id equal to, so using this id you can stop the execution of set time mode's callback function. So here If you want to stop it, let's say I just go and add one button here, button stop change. I just add a button called stop change and I am going to access that button document dot query selector and button dot add event listener, and when you click the button we need to stop the execution of the set timeouts callback function. And here we can just write a function callback function, can be arrow function or normal function. Here what I do, call the function called clear timeout. So using clear timeout, you can stop the execution of set timeouts callback function, and also you can use the same clear interval function to stop the execution of set intervals callback function also. And here we need to mention the ID that is returned by the set timeout. Now it will change red to black after 1 second. So let me give 2 seconds now. Now save it. Now it is going to change and there will be no change. But now again I will just reload it. Now I click on the stop change. You can see now this will not be changed from red to green because I click the clear interval. And let me bring up the console. Here I will write console.log stop execution. Now I don't click anything and it will change after 2 seconds. Now again I reload it, stop change. So I stopped execution. Now you can see it won't change the color. That is all about set timeout. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.